Today I will be talking about Q4 FY25 result and Concall of Aavas Financiers. At first I will be talking about the company overview of Aavas Financiers, and then I will go to the result part, and at the last I will be talking about the valuation part. So if we look at Aavas Financiers, they are a affordable housing finance company. Their 68% of AUM comes from the home loan, and they also have some exposure in MSME and loan against property. So if we look at the Aavas Financiers, they are giving their loans mostly to the self-employed. It helps them to increase their portfolio yield, because if anyone lending money to self-employed pupils, they will get better interest rate against if they lend their money to a salaried pupil. So that is an advantage Aavas has. And if we talk about their working geographies, they are working in mainly western part of India, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and now for last few years they are trying to enter the southern region of India. So that is their geographical background. And as I say that they are an affordable housing finance company, so their average ticket size is around 15 lakhs. Their 84% of loans are less than 15 lakh. So that is the company overview. So if we talk about the result, the AUM growth, at first one of the important metrics is AUM growth. Their AUM is at 20,000 crore, and they have grown their AUM by 18%. So if we look at the previous few con calls, they have talked about 20 to 25, and they are doing 18%. And if we see Aavas, they had gone through a technological reform. So in the last few quarters, their AUM growth slowed down, and now it is like it is extended. The as I know, as the information is there, that their technological reform is over. But if we look at the AUM growth, that is really low, and their AUM is around 20,000 crore. And if we see Bajaj Housing Finance, they have around 1 lakh 10 crore of 10 lakh 1 lakh 10,000 crore of AUM, around 6x against Aavas. So, and if we see Bajaj Housing Finance, they are growing about 26%. And if we see Aavas, being a really a small player against Bajaj Housing Finance, their AUM growth is nothing at 18%. So that is a really disappointing that they are not able to grow their AUM at faster pace. Really, I expect Aavas to grow at above 26%, around 30%, because they have done their work in technology and all few quarters back. So I want Aavas to grow faster. So that is the point. If we see disbursement, also there is also a disappointment that they have grown their disbursement by 7% year on year. So that is nothing, absolutely nothing. Yeah, there may be some problem in MSME, there may be some problem in microfinance, but in the housing finance, especially in affordable housing finance, there is nothing much to worry about um, loan book. Uh, I mean loan book. What do I say? The credit cost, GNPA, the loan book quality per se. So I want Aavas to disburse more. And if we see Home First, if we see Bajaj Housing Finance, both of them are growing their disbursement around 20%, and boom, Home First is growing their book at 30%, but Aavas is doing really disappointment from Aavas. And in the revenue part, there is also nothing to say about that. 17% of growth year on year, PAT growth is 7.6%, nothing, absolutely nothing. So that is the point of the result. And if we talk about again about the quality of the loan book, the quality of loan book is good. It is good enough. The GNPA is down, credit cost is in the bracket of their guidance, so that is all good. But one thing I um, want is growing the book much higher pace. That is the main thing I want. So that is the thing. Their OPEX to asset have come down. So all is good, but the aggressiveness is missing here. That is the point. And again, if we talk about the Concall, they have guided the AUM about 20% year on year, disbursement around 20%, credit cost should be less than 25%. That is their target. And if we talk about some market condition, and they are talking about some cautiousness in disbursement that may lead to a 7% growth. That is one thing. But yeah, if we talk about Home First, if we talk about Bajaj Housing Finance, they are growing their book at much higher pace. If we talk about Bajaj Housing, they have grown their disbursement about 25%. So that is really good. But when it is when the talk is about Aavas finances, I do not know what is the problem. So that is the thing. So spread, if we talk about spread is around 5%. So nothing extraordinary from Aavas. But that is the thing you have to look at, that there is much better players in the market, like India Shelter, there is Home First, there is Aptus Value. The Home First has shown a good result. About AVM, they have grown about 30%. So that is I will be talking about that in another video. So if we talk about Aavas valuation, that is trading about 4x PB ratio. So if we talk about India Shelter, if we talk about Home First, Aptus, they are growing their book at much higher pace, but their price to book is lesser than ours. So I can say that if we see, Aavas is not the best player to be invested. There is much better player. You can see Bajaj Housing. Hey, yeah, Bajaj Housing Fund. If we talk about the price to book of Bajaj Housing Fund, that is high. No question about it. But Aavas, I am disappointed that they are not aggressive, because when you have much smaller AVM, then you have to grow at much higher pace. But if we talk about the Bajaj Housing Finance again, they have a book of 1,10,000 crore, and Aavas is around 1/5 of Bajaj Housing Finance. So Aavas is not growing about 18%. Last quarter they have grown about last quarter they have 19% of growth. So again the growth have come down. So that is the disappointing part of ours. So that's all I will be talking. Nothing much to talk about ours. There is nothing to see in the results and in the Concall. They are talking about to increase their branch expansion in the first half of FY26. Yeah, that should be their branch opening also less than others. The growth of branch opening is very less. So that is the point. So that's it for the video. Let's see what home first India shelter I will be talking about that in next videos. So that's it.